Says Sharon with Shamika. This is day 2 of Vlogmas, and I'm going to be making some brown butter chocolate chip cookies. I start with 2 sticks of butter, and I'm going to melt this and then brown it. Next, I'm going to be adding my flour, which is going to be 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to be using 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm going to sift this. I'm also going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just going to sift this and then put it to the side. Next, I have 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of granulated white sugar, and I'm adding in my brown butter that I melted. Make sure that your butter has cooled down. Do not pour this on when it's hot. I'm going to combine these together. And this is a really good recipe. I found this online. Actually, I think it was Instagram. It's not too sweet. It's good, chewy. It's more on a the denser side of a cookie. I'm adding in 2 room temperature eggs. But that brown butter gives it a nice flavor. It's almost like a nutty flavor. Next, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, room temperature. And I'm going to mix that in, and you'll notice that your batter is starting to get a little lighter. And next, I'm going to start combining in my flour a little at a time. And as you're combining and mixing this, I just reverted to using my hand. It was just much easier to mix it once it started to get a little stiff. But I gradually added the flour in. And you'll see here it's starting to get a little harder to whisk. And that's because I have a plastic whisk. This probably wouldn't do this if I had a metal whisk. But it's what I have. I add in the last of my flour. And like I said, it started to get a little hard here to, only because my whisk was plastic and it was starting to bend. So I started using my hands. And next I'm going to be adding in 1 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I used the mini can. I eyeballed it here, but the recipe called for 1 1/2 cups. And once you get these evenly distributed, don't mix it too much. You don't want to make the cookies form gluten, and then you'll have a really thick cookie. But once I did that, I wrapped it up in some plastic wrap, and then I let it refrigerate for about an hour. Then I laid them on my cookie sheet and baked them at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes. And this is what they look like once they're baked. I stopped mine at 10 minutes. You can go ahead and go to 12 if you want. It all depends on your oven. But like I said, 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tomorrow on day 3 we'll be showing you a new cocktail for Christmas.